Jane Lonsdale, and we're breaking into your regular programming, the show of Kelly and Michael, to let you know about some breaking news that we're discovering out of Killeen.
That's right. A suspicious device was found attached to a truck in downtown Killeen. Now, Chris, it's kind of been a crazy day. We, of course, broke in for that presser at Scott and White earlier in regards to the shooting at Fort Hood yesterday, and now we have this seemingly unrelated, though. It seems as though they are not.
We've been told it's unrelated, but you just never know. Right now, a bomb was found in the Killeen neighborhood at 8th and Hoover. An IED device is what it's being called. We do have reporter Matt Reed, who was at the gate at Fort Hood this morning. There's going to be another press conference at 3 o'clock today at Fort Hood about the shooting. We've got him now over on location of where this IED was found. Good morning, Matt. What can you tell us?
Hey, Jane and Chris. Yeah, I'm standing here at the barricaded area. They basically have kept pushing us back. The address is really going to be the 1500 block of North Grade. You guys kind of hit on the head. According to the public information officer for Killeen Police, a friend came out of his home, noticed on one of his friend's truck there was what they're calling an IED was taped to it. We don't know if it was taped to the bottom or where it was taped in the car, just that he saw it, took a photo of it. The friend saw it and immediately called Killeen Police. So Killeen Police are out here right now. Fort Hood is also assisting. They basically have evacuated everyone from 2nd to 10th Street and from Harrison to Dunn. Now, they had several buses come out here that they loaded the evacuees on the bus and sent them to the Killeen Community Center. Now, some of the evacuees did not want to go there. They're waiting around here along with the media, trying to figure out what's going on. This all started, they say, about 2 hours ago, and it's quickly just escalating. I'm looking right now. There's a lot of cops, standing around, a lot of flashing lights. Everyone's calm. No one's really running around, with these bomb threats. They're just going to take them slowly. So that's the latest we have right here. And again, Fort Hood is assisting, but Carol Smith, again, Killeen Public Information Officer, wanted to stress that as of right now, it does not appear that this bomb threat is related to the shooting that happened on base last night. Jane and Chris.
Thank you so much, Matt Reed. Before we let you go, one quick question. Neighborhood crime watches, everybody around always says if you see any suspicious activity, call police. This sounds like it was a really heads-up move by this citizen to be on the lookout on what's already a nervous day in Killeen.
No, exactly. And citizens I've talked to, they don't really sound nervous. Obviously, no one wants to hear that there's an IED in their neighborhood. But from the citizens, residents I was able to talk to, they do sound happy of the work the police are doing here. They've actually been happy that, the police have actually been pushing us further and further back as more information is becoming available about this IED. So far, residents are pretty happy. There are some people that are distraught. One woman was crying earlier. She was trying to get a hold of her parents. The police told us the parents had been evacuated to the community center, but the woman was unable to get a hold of them. So she was a bit distraught and crying. She was trying to make it back to the house to see if they were there. But as of right now, she's sitting on the curb being consoled by some fellow neighbors. So other than that one woman, everyone seems to be pretty calm out here. And again, they are, happy that at least the police are out here and they're slowly but surely, trying to take care of the situation.
Okay, Matt Reed on the phone from Killeen for us. Thanks so much, Matt. And just to reiterate, people are being evacuated to the Killeen Community Center from 2nd to 10th Street, and then from Harrison to Dunn. They are being bused to that area. We'll, of course, have more information for you at 5 and 6 on KCN HD News.
Yeah, meanwhile, we do have that press conference that's coming up from the front gate at Fort Hood at 3 o'clock, and we'll be broadcasting that to you live right here on KCN, as well as live streaming it at KCENTV.com. We now take you back to Kelly and Michael and regular programming. We'll break in if it becomes necessary.
We are still being told to stay back. There's people still being away. And again, this is at the 1500 block of North Gray, and it's all started when a man found an IED in his friend's truck. He called and took a photo and showed it to his friend. He ended up finding that it was, in fact, an IED. Killeen Police immediately came out here. Fort Hood EOD was shortly afterwards. And from here on out, people actually were being evacuated. People have been evacuated from 2nd to 10th Street and from Harrison to Dunn as far as those streets. Those people that have been evacuated have been loaded up into buses. They've actually been taken to the Killeen Community Center. That's going to be at W.S. Young and Veterans Memorial Boulevard. So if you're looking for your loved ones, they very well could be there. But a lot of those evacuees are really just kind of hanging out around here, trying to figure what's going on. We all heard that loud bang probably about 20 minutes ago, and we all thought the situation might be over. But no, we are still out here, and we were just told that we could be out here for at least another 2 hours. And again, it's important to reiterate that just because that test has gone off, we still don't know the results, and they're still saying it's a dangerous situation. Jane and Chris, back to you. We're out here. The incident's actually happening at the 1500 block of North Gray, but you can see behind me there's actually cops still on the scene in fire, and actually the Fort Hood EOD team is on the way. Now, this incident all started this morning when a friend who had parked his car at another friend's house noticed that there was a pipe wrapped up with a couple different stuff. That's what they're describing it as. He snapped a photo of it, and basically it turned out to be an IED, so that's why we're out here. Fort Hood was called in, cops were called in. They basically have evacuated the entire area. They've actually evacuated from 2nd to 10th Street and from Harrison to Dunn. And they're out here trying to take care of that IED. That's what they're saying. It's only one of them. But obviously the big concern everyone had when they first heard about this scare was whether or not it was related to the incident on Fort Hood last night.
You know, we don't believe anything is related to what happened at Fort Hood. Unfortunately, you know, it happened and we have to deal with it. You know, every day brings something new, you know, in this line of work. But
now, Carol Smith, who you just heard from, also said that they could be out here for a while. They've actually evacuated those people we talked about. They've actually bused them to the Killeen Community Center. That's at W.S. Young in Veterans Memorial Boulevard, if you're looking for your loved ones. So a lot of people have been sent there. A lot of people, though, are standing around here hoping that, you know, the scene ends quickly. But like Carol said, this could be a while. We're going to be out here. We're going to be updating KCNTV.com and up here with the latest. Jane and Chris?
All right, Matt Reed reporting live for us in Killeen where that IED was found. Matt, thanks so much.
And again, Doug and Nikki will be back here with a press conference for you at 3 o'clock from outside the main gate at Fort Hood concerning yesterday's shooting. And we will update you at 5 and 6 o'clock news with whatever's going on with this IED there in Killeen. We're glad that the evacuations are underway, and hopefully everybody can remain safe there. We'll take you now back to regular programming.